My dear honorable viewers, you are welcome back to my RGS Oxford English YouTube channel. And thank you so much on behalf of this channel. And really, I'm owed to you as you are watching or enjoying my videos day after day. And here I'm with transformation of sentences. And I would like to show some tips, easy tips, which will be the main or very easy tips for you to turn a complex sentence into simple or compound. Okay, now let's come to the main point. First time I would like to show you an example. You see the example here. Suppose though you are rich, you are unhappy. Though you are rich, you are unhappy. My dear viewers, my dear students, you see here this is a complex sentence. Though you are rich, you are unhappy. This is a complex sentence. You know well that there are two clauses here. There are two clauses here. You are rich and you are unhappy. There are two clauses here. So it is complex. And here two clauses is, one is principal clause and the another is subordinate clause and principal clause. So subordinate clause and principal clause, but which clause will be turned into phrase? You know well, already have discussed, already have showed you some tips to turn a clause into phrase. And today I also show you the way how we will make a clause into phrase. So here there is a most important question here. But what is the question here? Which clause will be turned into phrase? This is the first question. And if you know the tricks, if you know these tips, which clause will be turned into phrase, then it's very easy for us to make a complex sentence or simple. Very easy. Okay, let's come to a main point. You see, though you are rich, this is subordinate clause. And you must take it to your mind and attentively. The tips is here. You must turn the subordinate clause into a phrase, and the principal clause will not be changed. So you can turn the clause into phrase. Okay. Next you see, you are rich, and as it is though. Instead of though, or in lieu of though, we must use in spite of or despite. Instead of though, in spite of, instead of though, we have used in spite of. This is a phrase, of course. Instead of though, we must use in spite of. And you here is subject. So turn into possessive case. So in spite of your, and you see are. M is R will be turned into being. in spite of your being, in spite of your being, rich, in spite of your being rich, and this is the phrase. This is the phrase. And now add the principal clause. In spite of your being rich, you are unhappy. You are unhappy. Unhappy. You are unhappy. So this is the subordinate clause and this is the principal clause. So already we have turned the subordinate clause into a phrase. The phrase is in spite of. Then spite of is instead of though. And you, this is your, and are is being here. And this is the same. Okay. So in spite of your being rich, you are unhappy. In this way we can turn a complex sentence into simple. Okay, next if we turn or transform the complex or simple into compound, then what will happen? Okay, next, you know well, my dear viewers or students, that there are two clauses in compound sentences. You know well, there are two clauses in compound sentences. So we must have two clauses. And you see, if you come from the complex sentence, there are two clauses here. You are is and you are unhappy. But how and why we will connect the two clauses, and which connector or conjunction will be used here to add these two clauses. You must listen, you must careful about it, because if we know not the connector or conjunction, actually will not be able to make a compound sentence. So we have to know this point. Okay, now come to our main point. Though, yes, there is though here, instead of though, we must add but while making compound sentence. If there is, you see, though in a complex sentence, or in simple sentence you see in spite of. In simple sentence if you see in spite of, or in complex sentence if you see though or although, then you must use but in the compound sentence. Okay, next, okay, start. You are rich, you are rich, you are rich, you are rich, but you are rich, but you are rich, but unhappy, unhappy. You are rich but unhappy. Here you are, you say you are, and here you are. This is an interesting matter that you see subject and verb is the same. Between these clauses, subject and verb are the same. So we can minus you are. Only in the first clause you can use you are. You are is but unhappy. You are is but unhappy. So but is connected or added to clauses. Here silent you are. You are here silent because the first subject verb of the clause and the second clause, the subject verb are the same. So first time we have used you are and the second time silent, because at a time in the sentence there are two same subjects, looks odd. So that's why we must silent you are. So you are is but unhappy. So in this way we can try all our best to make or to turn the complex sentence into simple and compound. Okay, in this way we must try all our best. Thank you so much. Bye.